Hey everyone, it's Albie. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'll be doing my September TBR. So in the month of September, I have a few books picked out. I am going to have sort of a busy month because I do start my new job in September, which I'm pretty excited about, but also like, I don't know, it's work, so never that much fun. Excuse me. But I have that planned, so I don't have as many books as I usually would put. And I also have a large book I want to read by the end of September to do some videos for. It's more so for fun and my other side hustle or side interest as a Best Actress Oscar buff, I would say. So I have that planned. But for the first book of September that I like to finish is one I basically already started, and that is Stolen Heir by Sophie Lark. It is book 2 in the Brutal Birthright series. I'm actually reading it on my Kindle, so I'll try to insert a picture of it on here. I want to try to learn how to do that. So I think it'd be good practice to have one book to sort of insert here, and I can try to do the old cover and then the new illustrated cover as well, and that can be good practice for me. So I have that planned. I also have, well, this book I've technically already started and I am in love with it, but I had to read two book club books last month, and I just didn't want to have to rush through it because I loved it so much. And that is The Viscount Made Me Do It by Diana Quincy. This is book 2 in a clandestine affairs novel. I really have loved it. I'm only on page 44, but I do want to read this. I think I'm going to once I finish Stolen Heir by Sophie Lark, I'll probably go ahead and finish this. And I just love this book. I've loved it so far, so I just want to continue it. This is book 2. Book 1 is Her Night with the Duke. I believe that's the title. And this is book 2, and this features Hannah Zayden as our heroine, and our hero, who is Viscount Griffin, or Thomas Griffin. So don't want to give too much spoilers away about it, but there is sort of a mystery with this. We have a Middle Eastern heroine, which I love. I'm part Middle Eastern, so I think it's cool to have that representation. And Diana Quincy herself is Middle Eastern, so that's awesome. Well, she's Middle Eastern American, so that's pretty awesome. The next book, I'll go with the magnum opus, is, I talked about this before and I just didn't get to it, and that is Blonde by Joyce Carol Oates. As you can see, she's thick, and it is, I think it's like around 800, it's a little over 700 pages, but you know, it's dense. Well, every page I've gone to like doesn't look as dense, but you know, it's a lot more to get through than in historical romance, as like, maybe it's not, because a lot of the pages look pretty empty. But this is Blonde by Joyce Carol Oates. As you can see, it's going to be a Netflix movie, and that comes out September 28th, but that's a Wednesday, but maybe they do Wednesday releases on Netflix. And it stars Ana de Armas as Marilyn Monroe. And this book is a look at like the inner mind of Marilyn Monroe during her, I don't know if it's her whole career, but like, I know it has Joe DiMaggio, I think was the husband, Joe DiMaggio and Arthur Miller, and then like maybe some of that JFK and Bobby Kennedy scandal that, you know, she might have been helped in her unaliving. I don't know. That's like a big theory, but honestly, I wouldn't put it past like the FBI to have done in Maryland. What are your thoughts on that? You're probably like, what? You're crazy, but I don't know. I think she might have had a little bit of help from what I've, you know, that's just my thing. And then my last two picks for, sorry for my tangents, my last two picks for the month of September are two historicals. And I have, this one is brand new. I got this new from Amazon and it came all messed up, so I'm really bummed about that. And I'm actually going to put in a haul at the end of this video, so if you made it to the end, you get to see some new books. So this is from my Amazon haul, and this is book 1 in a Palace of Rogues series, and by Julie Ann Long, and this is Lady Daring Takes a Lover. I think that's such a cool title. I really like this cover. I like that she's leading him. I think that's really cool. And I'm reading this partly because I bought book 2 from my used book sale, book haul, and that is Angel in the Devil's Arms. So I do want to read books 1 and 2, hopefully, if I can, from this series by Julie Ann Long. And part of why I wanted to get, I bought book 1 was I bought book 2 not really knowing where it was in the series, and I already owned book 3. So I was like, I might as well purchase book 1, and then I can read the first 3 books, because I started this one, I was like, I really want to read books 1 and 2, and I ended up already having 2 from that purchase, and this was like $5 and something on Amazon, so I took it as a sign, and I needed some stuff. And so you've made it this far, so now you get rewarded with my little haul. So I did purchase this book, which is book 1 in A Palace of Rogues by Julie Ann Long, and then I wanted to go ahead and get book 3 from the Clandestine Affair novels by Diana Quincy, and this is the Marquess Makes a Move. And luckily, let's see, oh, there we go, this book did not get messed up, which I'm very happy about, because I really love this series. So I would have been really bummed. I am bummed about my Julie Ann Long book, but I've really liked this series. And here you can see books 1 and 2, Her Night with the Duke and The Viscount Made Me Do It, which I plan to read Viscount this month. And then these are some new releases I purchased. This is Heartbreaker. Is that it? Yeah, Heartbreaker by Sarah McLean. This is book 2 in the Hell's Bells series. I know a lot of people don't really love Bombshell. I loved it. I thought it was really, really good. I have my review on Bombshell on my channel. I published it back in like October of 2021. So it has the cover and my name, so just Google like I'll Be Reading Romance Bombshell if you want to see that. And I really liked it, so I'm excited for book 2. And this has Adelaide, which I liked her in the first book. There's no step back, but we get sort of a step cover. Excuse me. And here's the cover for Bombshell. So I love Bombshell, so I'm excited to read the next book. And then another new release that I picked up was Love on the Brain by Ali Hazelwood. She's the author, of course, of the infamous Love Hypothesis. So I know this is another like STEM romance, so like women in math, engineering, technology, and science, I think. And so it's like a science nerdy romance, so I'm excited for it. It looks like he's not necessarily into it, and looks like she has a nose piercing, or maybe one of those, I don't think it's called a Cupid's bow, but whatever this is, piercing. So yeah, it looks really cool. I'm excited for it. So that was my planned TBR and my new releases, so, or my haul. Well, everyone, I hope I haven't rambled too much. I hope y'all have a wonderful day, and I will see y'all soon. Bye, everyone.